Recognizing the signs a dog is dying is a subject that is difficult for every dog owner, but it is important to learn how to recognize the common signs that an aging dog or one with a terminal illness is dying. Today, we will tell you the 10 critical signs that indicate your dog is dying. Number 10. Lethargy. We are so used to seeing our dogs in perpetual motion most of their lives that the day they start acting lethargic, we tend to worry, and rightfully so. In the veterinary field, the term "ain't doing right," abbreviated in medical charts as ADR, is often used to depict abnormal activity in a dog that is simply not doing well. Lethargy, of course, is not necessarily a sign of impending death in dogs, and is not pathognomonic of something necessarily dire, but it can be one of the initial signs of serious illness or the dying process, and tends to gradually worsen over time. A dog may start to sleep more and seek out isolation in areas where he or she can be undisturbed. Dog owners may notice that some behaviors and activities may start to lessen or disappear from the dog's usual repertoire of behaviors. A dog may no longer greet the owners at the door or may no longer be interested in going on walks or playing. They may get weaker and may start walking at a slower pace. A dog may no longer groom as before. As the lethargy progresses, they may be reluctant to get up to eat and drink and go outside to potty. They may lie down in the same area and position for extended periods of time. Number 9. Decreased appetite. Your dog may start eating less and may have a hard time finishing his or her daily portion. This reduced appetite may be a consequence of certain cancer treatments or terminal illnesses. Dogs with cancer may be nauseated from chemotherapy, or they may not have a large appetite due to certain tumors pushing on their digestive tract, thus requiring smaller meals. Dogs with mast cell tumors may also have reduced appetite due to the fact that these tumors release histamines, which cause increased stomach acid production and nausea. Nauseous dogs may drool visibly and smack their lips. Disinterested in food. A reduced appetite in dying dogs is natural. The body simply no longer needs the energy from food as it once did. Dogs may have a lack of appetite out of the blue or may go through cycles of normal and abnormal appetite. Picky eating. Many dogs will eagerly eat cookies, treats, or people food, but may turn their nose at kibble or dog food. Some dogs may eat only warmed-up meals. Other dogs may develop some new quirks, such as eating only if they are hand-fed or only if the food is placed on the floor. As dog owners, we feel very saddened by their loss of appetite because we associate feeding our dogs with nourishment and taking good care of them. For dogs on medications, food is often used to hide capsules and tablets. Medicating can become particularly frustrating when food is no longer desired. Dog owners often have to get particularly creative to get their dogs to take pills. 8. Weight loss. As dogs eat less, weight loss is common. This can be quite upsetting for dog owners to witness. It is not unusual for geriatric dogs to become very thin and emancipated just because of old age, but in many cases, their weight loss is due to some degenerative disorders such as chronic renal or hepatic insufficiencies and/or some types of malignancies. In dogs with cancer, a significant reduction in body condition takes place. This loss of muscle and fat stores is known as cachexia. Cancer cachexia in dogs may take place even though a dog may be eating fairly well. Number 7. Social detachment. As dogs approach natural death, they may seek out solitude. They may detach a little bit more each day from their routines and seek resting areas away from all the hustle and bustle of busy homes. Many dog owners think that their dogs know when they're dying. Indeed, many owners report their dogs want to go outside to find a hiding spot to die. More about this is covered in depth here. Do dogs know when they're dying? Before my uncle's dog passed, he reported that in the previous days his pretty collie dog was not showing up as much as before. He preferred sleeping in the barn rather than being present in the mornings to greet him and have breakfast as he always did in the past 10 years. Many owners, however, report that their dogs remain very present and affectionate most of the time. Some report them even being clingy, although at times they may still seek distance. Number 6. Reduced mobility. As a dog nears death, he or she will become less mobile. The dog may start getting weak and no longer have enough strength to get up. Their legs may start giving out, or they may have trouble climbing stairs and have difficulty navigating slippery floors. As things progress, the dog may no longer be able to get up and walk around. Some may also struggle to lift their heads. Some dogs require assistance getting around. There are several mobility harnesses, slings, carts, and wheelchairs available nowadays. A towel or blanket placed under a dog's belly may come in handy to help support his or her weight. As your dog no longer gets up to potty or drink, place some incontinence pads underneath them and offer water as needed, as long as the dog can swallow. Number 5. Decreased thirst. Water and food provide energy and hydration and are meant to sustain life, not death. It is normal for dying dogs to want only soft foods and liquids such as bone broth or water. As the dog advances towards death, the ability to swallow gradually reduces. Dogs may be seen struggling to chew hard food like kibble, and they may cough and choke on solid foods. As the dog's digestive system starts to get weaker, eating solid food becomes uncomfortable. Dogs may no longer walk to the water bowl as usual. If a dog is mobile and able to swallow, ensure easy access to food and water. If the dog is in a weakened state, caution is needed when offering water. Forcing water down a dog's throat, if the dog lacks the ability to swallow, may cause choking and aspiration pneumonia. If your dog is on medication, hydration may potentiate their effects and cause liver damage or similar organ damage. Consult with your vet for instructions to avoid side effects. 4. Incontinence. This refers to both bladder and bowel incontinence. Incontinence may occur due to the lack of sphincter control. The dog may soil easily because he or she is weak and can no longer get up and move around as he used to. As the dog stops eating and drinking, accidents will occur less frequently, considering that gastrointestinal functions are starting to shut down. Keep incontinence pads under your dog if he or she is no longer mobile, and clean up messes as soon as you can. The failure to clean up messes may lead to sores caused by waste irritating the skin. Number 3. Restlessness. Dog owners may notice their dog becoming restless. It's important to determine whether this is part of the natural process or whether this is an indication of discomfort, either due to pain or something else that needs to be addressed. Dogs may pant, get up, and change resting spots frequently, lick their paws, or vocalize. A dog that is unable to walk and lie down most of the time may be trying to communicate a need to drink, relieve themselves, or a need to be repositioned. Dogs, like humans who are bedridden, may develop bed sores and pain if they lie down on the same side for hours on end. It's important to turn these dogs every 2 to 4 hours as needed. This is a two-person job. One person should hold the front legs and the second person should hold the rear legs while the dog is gently turned from one side to the other. Determine whether your dog is too hot or cold, whether they are thirsty or need to be turned. Keep calming aids on hand if needed. Talk to your dog softly and use a gentle touch. 2. Pain. It is not unusual for a dying dog to experience pain, so dog owners may have pain relievers on hand as prescribed by the vet. Dogs that are unable to swallow may require drugs given by injection. These can be provided by a vet specializing in hospice care. Homeopathic remedies in pellet form may be suitable to ease some discomfort and can also be delivered as a mouth melt. Have your vet check on your dog and keep quick-acting pain meds handy. Number 1. Labored breathing. You have been familiar with your dog's breathing for many years, and now you notice that your dog's breathing pattern is changing. It is common for their breathing patterns to change, or for them to have a difficult time breathing. This change may take place just hours or days prior to death and is a sign that the dog's body is beginning to slowly shut down. Ask your vet to check on your dog and make sure he or she is not congested or in distress. Do let us know in the comments if your dog shows any of these signs. Please subscribe to The Amazing Dogs. Thanks for watching.